In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up and program this Magnavox 8-device remote control. It's a very easy job once you see how to do it, and I'm going to make it real easy for you. This is Rudy from Take a Bath Productions with another video showing you how to fix various things. If you're a subscribed member to my community, then welcome back. If you're new to this channel, consider clicking that subscribe button below. And please like this video if you found it helpful for you. Okay, so without further ado, let's dive right in. So I just quickly wanted to mention the batteries. This remote takes 2 AAA batteries and they go right here under this back cover. One thing about a remote is it will sometimes have trouble programming. So if this happens to you, just try using fresh batteries and you should be okay. I also wanted to mention that I didn't see any streaming device buttons on the remote or any streaming codes in the code list. What I mean is devices like Apple TV or Roku or stuff like that. Now it does work a little bit with an Amazon Fire Stick using HDMI CEC, but I couldn't get it to back out of any apps. Once you were in the app, you were kind of stuck and that was it. Now it may work better on your TV. That was my experience with my Sony TV. Also, this remote doesn't have any shortcut buttons to access the shortcut features on your smart TV. It's a pretty basic remote that works good. It's cheap, but it does have some limitations. Now, the easiest way to program this remote is by inputting a code. If you don't have the code list that it came with from the factory, I'll leave a link in the description so that you can have those codes. Now, you're going to want to start with your device turned on, all right? Find the codes in the code list that go to your brand, and remember the first code on the list. Press and release your device button first. We're working with a Sony TV, so I'll press TV. Now press and hold the set button till the red light stays on. All right. Now my code for a Sony TV is 0414. All right. Notice the red light went out. Now I've already tried this code, so I know it works. But if you've tried the first code in your list, and it's not working properly or it's only partially working, you'll want to try the next code in the list, and so forth all the way down through the end of the list. Now, if you've tried all the codes and still nothing works, stay tuned, I've got more things to try. Now, you can program the rest of your devices in this very same way, but now I'm going to input a Bose soundbar just so you can see another quick example. Unfortunately, I don't see anything in the instructions about locking the volume to an external audio device so that your volume control will always work no matter what device is selected. So unfortunately, you'll have to go back and forth between your devices to make volume adjustments. All right, as usual, start with your device turned on. We're going to press audio for my Bose soundbar. Press and hold set. All right, now the code for my Bose is 0868. Notice the red LED went out to say that it accepted the code. As before, you'll want to test the codes to see if they're working as expected. Now, if you happen to have one of the popular brands on the brand name code list, you can set up the remote using one of those brands. I'm not going to cover that in this video for the sake of time, but I'll leave a link to the instruction manual in the description. Next, I just wanted to show you the auto code search method. Now this method automatically goes through the whole list and you can stop it when it gets to your device. If your device happens to be at the end of the list, this could take a while, so be prepared for that. All right, as usual, you're going to want to start with your device powered on. Press and release the device button that you want to work with. So I'm going to work with a TV in this example. Press and hold the set button until the red light stays on. And press power. All right. You're going to want to keep your remote pointed at the TV or device the whole time it's sending out these codes. What's happening is it's sending out a code about every half a second, and if you move your remote away from your device, it might miss the code, so keep it pointed at the device. All right, so let's just say a TV responded. So quickly press OK to store the code. Now the reason you want to quickly press OK is so that the remote doesn't have enough time to get to the next code. Now you're going to want to test the code as usual to make sure that it's working as expected. If not, you're going to have to do this again, but this time stop the sequence on the second code the device responds to, or the third code, and so forth. Now you can also send out codes one at a time. That gives you a little bit more control. Instead of letting the remote automatically do it, you can manually do it. So let's just say we're going to work with a TV. So TV, set. All right, red light stayed on. Now this time, instead of pressing power to automatically start the sequence, press your channel up or down buttons, and you can manually send out the codes one at a time. If you happen to pass your code, you can use channel down to go back. Okay, it's very good. I kind of like this method better anyway because you can control how fast it goes out and you can do it at your own pace. Now say the TV just responded. Press OK to store the code. Same thing here, you're going to want to test the code to make sure it's working as expected. If not, do this again and stop on the next code that your device responds to. Okay, you can repeat this procedure up to 8 times for all of your 8 devices. Just do everything the same way I said, but substitute the device button for whichever device you're working with. Now, if you just want to reset the remote to factory settings, simply take out the batteries for a few minutes and put them back in. All right, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching.